those fathers who have daughters, please pay attention to the planning for the wedding, because if anyone ever says to you, I got a really great idea, you can watch your daughter dance with her new husband for 3 minutes and watch 25 years flash between your eyes in that time, and then you get up and give a speech. Say no, okay? So pay attention. Hello everyone, I am Annie's father. And just so you know, I give the welcome in a toast, so it may take a couple of minutes or a few. In this season of Thanksgiving, I thought I would share with you what I'm thankful for. I'm very thankful that you're all here today to celebrate Annie and Colin's wedding. Cindy and Kevin, Nancy, and I feel it's so important to share this day with our family and friends. So thank you very much for being here and mean so much to us. Cindy and Kevin, last night was phenomenal, right? I mean, it was an incredible night. The words you said, the video you showed was just phenomenal. And we want to thank you, Nancy, and I want to thank you for how welcoming and loving you've been towards Annie. And it feels so good to have her part of your family. And Nancy and I would like to welcome your family as part of our family. I would also like to mention a few folks that have had a significant impact on Colin and Annie, but they're not here sitting with us today. Excuse me, there'll be a lot of that. That's Colin's aunt Annette and Uncle Ed Koshi, his uncle Dominic 17, Annie's great aunt Mary, who passed just a few months ago, and her dream was always to have a November wedding, and you're living her dream today. I'd like to remember the grandfathers, Colin's grandfather, Joe Connor, and Ted Capuano, and Annie's grandfathers, Jim Boyd and Abe Hackett. And I'd also like to remember those who still have an impact on their lives every day, and that's the grandmothers. And I'd like to start with Annie's grandmothers, Pat Floyd, Mothway, can you wave? With us here today. And Colin's grandmother, Marie Capuano. I'd like you all to join me to congratulate Mrs. Capuano, who will be turning 98 years young next week. You can bring glasses, but don't worry about your chairs. Oh, sorry. Hopefully this makes it a little easier for most of you to see. Colin, we are thrilled that you married our daughter today. You are one of the most thoughtful and conscientious, considerate people I've ever met. And you have great conviction and commitment as a father. That's a wonderful thing. And just as an example of Colin's conviction and commitment, I think many of you know that Colin has been, and many of his friends, the bridal party, right? All the groomsmen, and many of you here have been playing ultimate Frisbee house earlier, and he talked about Colin's leadership and the commitment. So it's probably very more important to Annie than anyone that Colin no longer wears that 3-year-old. there may be someone here who has it on, but anyway, who has it? Frank? How does that smell? We are just thrilled that the two of you are together, and you're just such a great person. We love having you around, and we watch you grow up, and justifiably so, your parents and the village is very proud of you, and you're just a tremendous person. And to my kids, you've been a brother for a lot of years, and we just throw this finally official. Fine, it's official. Speaking of things I'm thankful for, AP.
No, I'm fine.
Glad you are. So I was thinking about this, there were so many things as I thought you came up. It's the perpetual fear you had as a child. It's your love of charades and Nancy Kerrigan. It was Indian princesses. It was the fact that you were a crossword puzzle geek. The way you speak in a brief, so I'm sure all of us know what that means. And your own dancing, and many more, but there were two things. Some texted them. But there were two things that really stuck out. The first is the way you treat people. And the patience you have. And the fact that you've always been willing to drop anything you're doing and go for anything to help someone. And you've been just incredibly caring. And it's been wonderful. The second thing that shocked a lot of people, and that is your smile. And the infectious personality is behind that. And Mom and I cannot count the number of times people have come up to us and just said, her smile is unbelievable, and it makes me feel so good. So I want to thank you for sharing that with all of us and just making all our worlds brighter. And I know you know this, but your mom, your siblings, love you so much. It's what we're so happy for you today. Now, I'm almost getting closer. I know someone hacked into your wedding website and mentioned the dark ages and the lost manuscript. But let me say this all that. It was so evident to us, and I suspect to you, during that period, how much you cared about each other and how your friendship grew. And friendship, along with patience, along with communications, are just paramount to a successful marriage. So don't view those as the lost days. It was just, you're here today. We're thrilled about that. So finally, the other thing I have is I know that Colin will always be patient with the bride. And you may ask me, how do I know that Colin will be patient with you? Not that I hope Colin will be patient with you. And the answer is, that was not, there it is. The answer is, you would not be patient with your new bride. Because anyone who stores his personal belongings like that, and for those of you that don't know, these are his shoes. And there's no one that has nicer shoes than Colin. So, because this is how your new bride stores her shoes. So on that, I would ask you all to raise your glass. I ask Sorry. All right, do raise your glass. May God always do you love each other. He loves you. And may He give you the strength to persevere and to continue communication, be patient, and continue to love each other for the rest of your lives. God bless you.
A round of applause for Bob and Hannah, folks.